Imagine a world where the ordinary rules of time and space bend, twist, and sometimes completely dissolve. Portals to other dimensions. Sounds like the stuff of science fiction, right? Yet, throughout history, there have been countless legends, stories, and even scientific theories suggesting that such doorways could exist. But what if they're not just the fabric of fantasy? What if they're real, hiding in plain sight or operating on frequencies just out of our reach? In ancient myths, tales of portals appear again and again. The Greeks spoke of the river Styx, a crossing between the realm of the living and the underworld. In Hinduism, Mount Meru is said to be a cosmic axis connecting different planes of existence. And let's not forget the stories of Stonehenge, believed by some to be an interdimensional gateway constructed by beings from beyond this world. Could these legends be echoes of something more tangible than we dare to imagine? Then there's the Bermuda Triangle, a modern mystery that continues to baffle scientists and thrill seekers alike. Planes and ships disappear without a trace, sometimes reappearing miles away with no explanation. Some theorists believe the triangle is a hotspot for interdimensional activity, where natural energy vortices open doorways to other realities. Skeptical. That's fair, but even skeptics struggle to fully explain the anomalies recorded in this enigmatic stretch of ocean. And it's not just oceans or ancient monuments that hold these mysteries. Deep in the forests of Sedona, Arizona, visitors claim to feel an almost magnetic pull from the area's famed energy vortices. They describe visions, time slips, and an unshakable sense of stepping into another world. Scientists may call it heightened electromagnetic activity, but to those who experience it, it feels like something far beyond science, perhaps even a glimpse into the unknown. Speaking of glimpses, how about the mind-bending phenomenon of déjà vu? What if those fleeting moments of familiarity are not just tricks of the brain but brief connections to a parallel dimension where our lives take a slightly different path? Some scientists exploring quantum theory suggest that overlapping universes could explain this strange sensation. Could our everyday experiences be more intertwined with other dimensions than we realize? Before we go deeper into this rabbit hole, take a moment to join the Surprise Insights community. If you're as captivated by these mysteries as we are, hit that subscribe button now. Together, we'll uncover the secrets of the universe, one thrilling question at a time. You'll never look at reality the same way again. Now, let's talk about science, because the mysteries of portals to other dimensions aren't confined to folklore. Physicists exploring the concept of wormholes believe these theoretical shortcuts through spacetime could serve as cosmic portals. If they exist, they might not only connect distant parts of our universe but could even lead to entirely different dimensions. While we're far from proving their existence, the mathematics behind wormholes suggests they're more than just a wild idea. One step closer to Earth, the Large Hadron Collider at CERN has sparked endless speculation. Some theorists believe the incredible energies generated in its experiments could create tiny, fleeting black holes or even open microscopic doorways to other dimensions. While mainstream scientists dismiss these ideas as unlikely, the very fact that such experiments challenge our understanding of the universe keeps the possibilities alive. And then there's the mysterious phenomenon of quantum entanglement. Two particles, separated by vast distances, instantaneously affect each other. Albert Einstein famously called it spooky action at a distance. But what if it's a clue to the interconnected nature of dimensions? Some researchers argue that understanding entanglement could one day lead us to discover hidden layers of reality. What about you? Have you ever experienced something unexplainable, a sudden shift in reality, a sense of stepping into another world? Or do you believe that these portals are simply metaphors, born from humanity's eternal curiosity? Stay with us, because the deeper we go, the more fascinating this mystery becomes. Let's dive even deeper into the enigma of portals. Consider the mysterious case of Skinwalker Ranch in Utah, often dubbed one of the strangest places on Earth. This remote property has been a hotspot for unexplained phenomena: UFO sightings, strange lights, and even bizarre creatures. But perhaps most chilling are the accounts of shimmering windows that appear in the sky, portals, some believe, to other dimensions. Witnesses claim to see entirely different landscapes through these openings, as if peering into another world entirely. Could these be the same kinds of gateways our ancestors described in their myths? Then, there's the legend of the Devil's Gate in Pasadena, California. This innocuous-looking dam has gained a sinister reputation for its connection to strange disappearances and eerie occurrences. Occultist Jack Parsons, one of the pioneers of rocket science, conducted rituals here, believing he could open a doorway to another dimension. Since then, locals have reported a sense of dread in the area, with many speculating that Parsons' experiments left something open that was never meant to be. For those seeking modern science to back these ideas, let's talk about parallel universes. The multiverse theory suggests that there could be countless universes existing alongside our own, each with different versions of reality. Some scientists theorize that these universes occasionally bump into ours, causing phenomena we interpret as ghostly apparitions, sudden chills, or even unexplained disappearances. If these collisions create momentary portals, they might explain why some people vanish without a trace, or why they reappear years later with no memory of what happened. Now, consider the infamous Ayers Rock, or Uluru, in Australia. Indigenous legends describe this sacred monolith as a gateway to the Dreamtime, a spiritual dimension where time and space dissolve. Visitors often report feeling an unearthly energy surrounding the rock, with some even claiming to see visions or hear voices. Whether these experiences are spiritual or something more, they add another layer to the idea of natural portals hidden in plain sight. And it's not just ancient sites. Modern technology has its role in this mystery too. Nikola Tesla, the genius inventor, once claimed to have worked on a machine that could pierce the fabric of space and time. Though his notes on the project were incomplete, they hinted at ideas that sound eerily similar to our concept of dimensional portals. Could our technological advancements eventually lead us to discover, or even create, these gateways? Before we dive into what the future holds, let's take a moment to reflect on the possibilities. What if these portals aren't just external? Many spiritual traditions speak of inner journeys, meditative states, or altered consciousness as pathways to other dimensions. Could the human mind itself be a key to unlocking these mysteries? Perhaps our greatest tool for exploring the unknown isn't a machine, but our own imagination and perception. Think about places like Mount Shasta in California, another site shrouded in mystery. Legends tell of a hidden city of advanced beings residing in another dimension within the mountain. Visitors have reported encounters with beings of light, strange weather patterns, and sensations of stepping into another world. Whether myth or reality, these stories keep drawing adventurers seeking answers to questions most of us wouldn't dare to ask. Now, imagine what might lie ahead. Scientists at the forefront of quantum mechanics are already delving into theories that could redefine our understanding of space, time, and reality. If portals do exist, they may one day become as ordinary as stepping onto an elevator, except this one could take you not just to another floor, but to another universe. But perhaps the most tantalizing question of all is, what would we find on the other side? Are these dimensions similar to ours, or are they utterly alien? Would we encounter beings with knowledge far beyond our own, or terrifyingly unfamiliar landscapes that challenge everything we thought we knew? Stay with us as we explore these possibilities and more. The truth might be stranger than fiction, but that's exactly why it's so fascinating. If you haven't already, subscribe to Surprise Insights to join us on this never-ending journey of discovery. After all, the answers we're seeking might just be closer than we think, or farther away than we can imagine. Now let's venture into a realm where the lines between science and the supernatural blur completely. Imagine, just for a moment, stepping through one of these portals. What if you found yourself in a dimension where the rules of physics were rewritten? A world where gravity pulls sideways, where colors you've never imagined paint the sky, and where time itself flows like a river, moving forward and backward at will. Could humanity ever truly prepare for such an encounter? The possibilities aren't just confined to physical experiences. Some researchers studying consciousness argue that dreams might be a form of travel between dimensions. Those bizarre, vivid landscapes you navigate in your sleep. Could they be glimpses of parallel worlds your mind is capable of touching? And if so, what does that say about our true potential? Are we all latent explorers, waiting to awaken to these hidden pathways? Perhaps the most profound question of all is whether these portals, if real, were designed for us to find. Many ancient civilizations left behind cryptic symbols, patterns, and structures that seem to align with celestial phenomena. From the Great Pyramid of Giza to the Nazca Lines in Peru, could these ancient wonders be maps or keys to interdimensional travel, their secrets lost to time but waiting to be rediscovered? Even in modern times, whispers of government experiments like the Philadelphia experiment fuel speculation. The tale of a naval ship allegedly disappearing and reappearing hundreds of miles away, and possibly opening a temporary rift in spacetime, may sound like pure fiction. But what if some of these experiments succeeded in ways we're not yet ready to understand? If governments have indeed unlocked these secrets, the implications are staggering. But maybe the most incredible thing about portals isn't their existence. It's their ability to make us wonder. Whether through myth, science, or personal experience, they challenge our perception of what's possible. They push us to think beyond the borders of our reality and consider that our universe might be one small chapter in an infinite story. As we reach the end of this journey, it's clear that the question of portals is far from answered. But isn't that what makes it so thrilling? The fact that we don't know what's out there, what could be waiting for us on the other side, keeps the spirit of exploration alive. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, the idea that there's more to discover is what drives humanity forward. So, the next time you hear a strange sound, feel a sudden chill, or find yourself staring at a place that seems just a little too surreal, remember this: the universe is vast, mysterious, and filled with more wonders than we can imagine. Perhaps the portals we seek are not just about crossing into other worlds, but about expanding the horizons of our own. And that brings us to a challenge for you, our viewers. What if the real portal is curiosity itself? Every time you ask a question or explore a new idea, you're opening a doorway to a deeper understanding of the world. So, keep questioning, keep exploring, because the next great discovery might just be waiting for someone like you to find it. Thank you for joining us on this mind-bending journey. If you enjoyed this exploration, don't forget to subscribe to Surprise Insights. Together, we'll uncover the mysteries that make life endlessly fascinating. Until next time, stay curious, stay adventurous, and who knows, maybe you'll find yourself stepping through a portal of your own someday.